You might have noticed that so far we've just sort of been working under this assumption that there's an unlimited number of tickets available for any given concert. Now this is obviously not the case for the vast majority of concerts, so let's start working towards limiting the number of tickets that can be sold for an individual concert. So to get started, I want to add another test case and we'll call it cannot purchase more tickets than remain. So let's think about what our arrange step needs to look like for this test. Up until now, we've just been creating concerts sort of like this, where we just have a factory that gives us a concert in a published state, with whatever fields that we want to provide to override. Now we need to think about specifying how many tickets are actually available for the concert. So one way to do that would be to add another field to the concert model, something like total tickets available. And we could set this to some number, like maybe there's only 200 tickets available for this concert. I don't think this is a terrible approach to take, but there's an alternative that I want to talk about a little bit. We already have this ticket model, right? And these are the tickets that get created when someone places an order. So if someone orders 5 tickets, we create an order model, and then we create 5 tickets and associate those tickets with that order. If we're already going to have a tickets table where we're creating tickets for orders, another approach that we could use to creating tickets for concerts is to just reuse that ticket model, and instead of just adding some number that represents the total number available, we could pre-generate the tickets that are available for that concert and then allocate those tickets to orders. I think I like this approach a little bit better because it seems simpler to me in some ways and matches my mental model of the situation a bit better. It feels more like printing off 200 tickets and then selling those tickets to people. So basically just transferring ownership of those tickets and keeping whatever tickets I still have available in my pocket. So if we wanted to use that approach, I think what we would need to do is instead of specifying an extra attribute on the concert, we would add a method to the concert that lets us generate tickets for the concert. Maybe we could do something like concert, add tickets 50 to add 50 tickets to the concert. So even though we know this add tickets method doesn't exist yet, let's finish scaffolding out the test and let the tests tell us what we need to implement first. So the next thing that we need to do is an act step. So we can copy kind of one of these that we've been using so far, maybe this one up here, and bring that down. And now instead of ordering 3 tickets, we want to order more tickets than remain for the concert, right? So let's order 51 tickets, say. And now we need to think about our assertions. So I think we probably want to assert something about the status code. Maybe we'll say 422 to say that the request could not be processed, which is what we've been using so far, and I think will work okay in this situation. We also probably want to make sure that an order was not created for this customer. So we can do something like order equals concert orders where email is john@example.com and get the first one. And then we can assert that that comes back as null, so that no order was created. Now, since no order was created, we should probably verify that the customer wasn't charged. We don't want to charge them for 51 tickets and then not even give them any tickets. So let's add another assertion here. Maybe this assert equals 0, this payment gateway, total charges. Finally, I'd also like to assert that there's still 50 tickets left for this concert. So let's add an assertion, this assert equals 50, concert, and then we have to think of a way to get this number from the concert. So maybe we could just add a method to the concert, something like tickets remaining, that'll just return the number of tickets that are still unsold for this concert. So again, this doesn't exist, but we're going to drive it out through this test. So I think this is a pretty good test to get us started with this feature. In the next lesson, we'll run it and see what errors we get and work towards implementing it.